good, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl starring Lexus, and I am back again for another video. So today we are getting into a new website platform that I feel like you guys should give a try if you are looking to revamp your website soon. So the platform that I'm talking about today is called Shoplazza. So I wanted to basically introduce you guys to it, tell you guys what I personally find as some perks on the website, some information about the pricing, and just more about it. If you guys want to see me go a little bit more in depth about it, let me know, because I am checking it out for myself just to see like what would the best platform for my business be. And I'm always for a platform that basically is going to make running my business easier instead of more of a hassle. So I'm gonna basically touch on a couple of things today. So basically we're just gonna start with who the heck is Shoplazza. So Shoplazza is basically a all-in-one SaaS platform, which means software as service business solution. So basically the goal of the Shoplazza platform is to basically make managing your business, your customers, and just all the traffic for your business all in one place, and just making it a positive experience. And this is like without knowing any prior knowledge of how to build a website, how to market on social media, and so much more. So I think that is pretty cool. So we're just gonna hop right into it. But before we do that, I do want to say, if you guys are not subscribed, make sure that you do so. Make sure you like this video and share it with a entrepreneur friend. I'm gonna go through like the basic setup process, and then we'll go from there. So basically, when you sign up on Shoplazza, you have a 7-day free trial, and they do actually offer you some credit to actually sell in the store before you actually launch within those 7 days. The first step, obviously, of getting started and beginning to build your website is adding your products. Now, for adding the products, you can either add your products individually, manually, or they give you the option of drop shipping. So when you do sign up for the platform, they do ask if you're interested in drop shipping, and Shoplazza has a bunch of apps that you can download to help you drop ship with your business. But when you're on the add products section, if you are drop shipping, it is powered by SKU Owner. So SKU Owner is basically a platform that helps you start a drop shipping business without having to manage inventory, packaging, or shipping. But like I said, that's only if you're doing drop shipping, and there are other drop shipping websites and apps that you can use on Shoplazza as well, but that is just like the main one that pops up. So the second step is to customize your theme. Now, for the themes, they pretty much have that in common with Shopify. I'm only comparing to Shopify because that is a platform that I pretty much talk about on my channel, and the one that like I prefer to use. I'm just interested to see like if this would be a better alternative than to use Shopify. Because Shopify getting started is a little bit difficult when you don't plan on using some of their built-in features. You kind of just have to figure it out by yourself. They do have a lot of free themes that you can install to your store, customize, and make look more like, and just basically make it look more like your brand. So that's kind of like self-explanatory. So the third step is to add your domain. So you can either add a domain, buy a domain, or keep your domain name that it is. So if you do not change the domain name, it'll be yourstorename.shoplazza.com, which is pretty much universal, I feel like, for all website platforms if you do not add in your own domain name. The fourth step is to set up your shipping profiles. This is pretty, like I said, this is pretty universal as well. You're basically going to create all of your shipping profiles, prices, and shipping zones. So usually you kind of keep it pretty simple with your shipping zone either being the US or just everywhere else, which is like international. For the shipping, you can always download an app and get the prices based on the weight of the product and the weight of the package through UPS, DHL, and so much more. So that's pretty much self-explanatory as well. And then lastly, for the initial setup process, once you've created your account, is to basically set up your payments, how you're going to accept payments on your store. For Shoplazza, they do accept PayPal, Klarna, credit card, cash on delivery, and a bunch of other options. So you have a lot to choose from when you're deciding how you're going to accept payments on your website. And I did want to mention one of my favorite things that I discovered about Shoplazza. A lot of people are starting to move their stores from Shopify. I've heard a lot of different things on why. You are one of those people. You are able to basically go to like the settings on the side, and you're going to go to import products. So basically when you go to import products, there is a button that says migrate. I think it says like migrate from Shopify, and when you click this, basically Shoplazza allows you to migrate your entire store seamlessly from Shopify to their platform. And when you're importing from Shopify, you can not only import products, you can import blog posts, and you can import all your customers' information, their shipping information, their emails, and all that stuff, just in case you want to email them once you migrate your store over to Shoplazza or whatever the case may be. And I thought that was like super cool, because the problem that I've been having just messing with different website platforms, trying to figure out what do I want to use. You have to basically manually do everything, or they want you to download these types of files, and it's really confusing if you don't really know like coding and all that stuff. So I just wanted to point that out before we go to the next thing. So I wanted to talk about a little bit of the perks that I personally thought that stood out to me when it came to the Shoplazza platforms. I'm just going to name a couple. So there is a inventory management system. You can upload up to 300 different product variants, whether they different in price, size, color, whatever the case may be. You have up to 300 product variants. So that's like a lot to choose from, because I know sometimes people sell a lot of the same thing, different colors, different products, different whatever. They can have different SKU numbers, different weights, and different inventory levels. So you have a lot of space to basically work with when it comes to the inventory management system. Next, they have smart collections. The smart collections basically classify your products by the supplier that you're getting them from, the price range, in the inventory. So next, there are unlimited product quantities, which we equally have on Shopify as well, which I think is a super plus for anybody that's starting with a basic plan on any website platform. These are like some of my favorite ones, so I'm gonna get a little hype. So they have unlimited buy buttons, and these buy buttons can basically be placed anywhere on your website, any page, whatever the case may be. It can pop up on the side, and when they click buy, it's just kind of like a little push for the customer, basically, instead of add to cart. It's just like, it's like, you know how like when you go on a website and it's like add to cart or buy now. Buy now takes you straight to the buying process, and that basically boosts sales. And like I said, this can be a button that you place on any page of the website. And then also the buy buttons are available to place on any store, on any platform. So if you have an Amazon store on your website, there's a button and it'll say buy on Amazon or buy from Amazon, and vice versa. If you have an Amazon store, it'll say basically buy from, and it'll have your website. They can click it and it'll take them automatically to the website and they can check out. So it's kind of like integrating all of your website platforms where people can purchase from you all into one place. And then lastly, they have tax ID collection. The whole taxes thing is a big deal, and honestly that is my biggest issue with Shopify itself, but that's a whole nother video. I'm kind of just like comparing and contrasting everything so that you guys can kind of see what they do have or what they don't have, or what is the same. Next, I want to talk to you a little bit about the marketing side of Shoplazza that I kind of the marketing side of Shoplazza that I actually am a big fan of. They pretty much laid it all out, and I just feel like a lot of website platforms, you really don't know what apps they have or who you can work with or what other platforms you can basically partner with to make your website a better place to be basically for your customers. So I wanted to get a little bit into the more marketing side of Shoplazza, just because, you know, you have your business, you have your products, but okay, how are you going to drive traffic? How are you going to get people to buy from you, and so forth? So as far as the marketing, I was kind of trying to look and like do a little bit of research and see what really sets them apart from other website platforms. I did want to mention just some of the partners that are already, like, when you go on their website, that's kind of like one of the first things you see. Some major brands that they partner with are Google, Meta, which is basically the new name for Facebook, AliExpress, PayPal, Amazon Web Services, CJ Dropshipping, Klarna, and more. So they have a lot of different categories, businesses that they basically partner with. So it could be for technically, like, specifically the business itself, like the behind the scenes stuff, fulfillment, which is like shipping, different platforms they partner with for payment options for your company, and then, like I said, the marketing. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit on the screen of just some examples of companies that we know ourselves that they partner with that you can integrate into your store. They are a new company, so I feel like, of course, they would be a little bit more hip to what people are looking for when they're trying to sell to a new audience. I feel like it's kind of hard for businesses sometimes, which is why Instagram shopping and all that stuff is so, like, such a big thing now, because sometimes it's hard to grab people's attention and have them go to your website. So now a lot of platforms are allowing us to create shops strictly on there instead of trying to direct them to another website. And sometimes it's a lot to handle. So I just thought this platform was an amazing opportunity to kind of like try to drive all your traffic to one place so you can see what you're really working with. Also with Shoplazza, you have the option to sync all your products to all your platforms. Personally, I've had issues with that, especially with Instagram. So with Instagram, I had to go in and manually add my products, which is so annoying, especially if you sell more than like 10 things. They also allow you to sell on TikTok, which I didn't even know was a thing, but apparently it is. So you can actually open shop on TikTok, and right now TikTok is booming. Everybody is making a killing on TikTok, especially businesses. If you're making content that people want to see, or you're bringing something to the table that people never saw before, they are selling out a lot of businesses. So if you're selling directly on TikTok, like, that revenue is going to be crazy. Another part of the marketing that I wanted to mention was that they have built-in affiliate marketing. So I've done like previous videos before where I've talked about affiliate marketing apps that you can add to your store, but this one is particularly built in. So you can basically have social media influencers or people who just want to be an ambassador for your company, and it's built into the website. So you'll create their discount codes, and it'll track everything so that you can either reward them with products or with commissions. That's really up to you. That's y'all's business, but I just thought that was really cool. Oh, and then lastly, they do have built-in SEO, which is a big deal, but I believe Shopify has that as well. I love platforms that allow us to use SEO tools and just make it easier for us to be found when people are Googling certain things or looking for certain things, and our websites pop up. So the more you're using these built-in SEO tools, the more or the higher your business is going to rank in Google search. So now that we've talked about pretty much the bulk of it, I want to talk a little bit about pricing, because I know you guys are curious. So for most website platforms, there's a lot of different plans, but today I'm really just going to talk about the basic plan, because that would be the one that I would go with, and it is, I believe, $28. So it's no more than Shopify, and actually like $1.50 or $1 and something less than Shopify. So it's not a lot coming out of your pocket. Some of the things that you get with this basic plan is a 2% transaction fee, which is the same on Shopify as well. You are able to create 6 staff accounts, which on Shopify I believe you can only have 1, if I'm not mistaken. So basically you can create profiles for 6 people on this basic plan, and everybody will be able to log in and navigate the behind the scenes of your business and the website. You have unlimited products, free themes, 24/7 support. You have embedded integration with multiple channels. You have a one-click connection to socials, discount codes, and more. One thing that I personally wanted to point out is I actually did mess around with the website a little bit, and I had a question and I reached out to support, and they got back to me ASAP. But when I did reach out to Shoplazza's support, they actually did help me out a little bit. So I think that is something to think about as well, because sometimes it says that you get certain things with your plans when that's not really what they're giving. It is not really giving that. This is pretty much just my introduction to Shoplazza. I'm still, like I said, messing around with it. So if you guys want to see more content or more videos pertaining to this, let me know. But overall, I just feel like Shoplazza has definitely created a platform that can compete with Shopify 110%, because I feel like Shopify was kind of like just in the culture when everybody started creating their businesses during quarantine, and we didn't really try other platforms. So I think it's cool that something new has came about, even though it just wasn't recently. It still is very new. I believe it was launched in 2017. So of course they have things that they need to work on, but I did want to introduce this to you guys because I heard about it, and you know, this may interest somebody. It may sound better than Shopify, Wix, or Squarespace, or whatever the case may be. This platform might be the perfect one for you. So I just wanted to bring this to you guys. Make sure you guys are clicking the links in the description for all information that I mentioned in this video. But if you guys check out Shoplazza, let me know what you guys think. But I hope you guys enjoyed yet another entrepreneur video. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah.